Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of what is now called Firmed Fridays.
Firmed Fridays.
We started recording last week kind of prematurely because we realised we didn't have a name for the podcast. So it was kind of dubbed the moniker The Firmed Podcast.
Yeah, you've been talking about Firmed Fridays for ages. And
Firmed Fridays has always been a pipe dream, yeah.
Here it is.
As always, I'm Jack.
And I'm Max.
And we are here once again to talk about the latest sneaker news, some updates, tell some funny stories, some silly jokes, and crack
answer some
on.
questions as well.
We have questions now because people watched episend 1.
Oh no, unbelievable. That.
Absolutely class.
It.
Just before we start, big up to everyone who supported episode 1 because
went better than I thought. I think it was quite good. I had some good messages. 100%. And stuff like that, so
we didn't really put a lot out there in terms of promotion for starting episode 1 or anything. We kind of just went boom, let's do it, feels good.
Just got the ball rolling and
we cracked on. So
what should we talk about? Last week's releases or new editions?
Mate, I just want to know how your week's been. You always want to crack on. You did it in the last one. You were like, right, what should we talk about?
You
just get excited, don't you?
Just working. I went to the gym today. That's about it.
I've got
You've been at work, haven't you?
I went to a gig last night in Manchester, which was class. This will come out on Friday, but Monday night went to a gig.
Who did you go see?
Big up Medium Build, who's an Alaskan singer-songwriter.
Alaskan singer-songwriter.
That was class.
Alaskan, that's cool.
By the time this comes out, I will have gone to my first jiu-jitsu class.
When are you going?
Which I haven't told you. I'm going on Thursday.
Bro, am I invited?
I'll tell you, yeah. I was going to tell you about it, but we started recording. You are invited.
Fucking hell.
So, one of the lads from work just literally asked me randomly.
Never.
Yeah, so we're going to go. You're welcome to come. So, I'll tell my little anecdote about the jiu-jitsu class because I will have been by the time this comes out. So, I spoke to the lady, I spoke to the fella who works at the jiu-jitsu class. And he said, all you need to do is we'll give you all the training gear, we'll give you this, that and the other. Just bring like training shirt, training shorts, and some sliders.
Alright.
And like, I'm not really a sliders guy.
Got plenty of Yeezys.
yeah, that's true actually. I'm not really a sliders guy, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna shoot my shot here. Can I wear my Crocs?
Oh.
Which is bold from me because I'm asking to turn up to a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class wearing Crocs, and he said that everyone wears Crocs there. So I'm turning up to jiu-jitsu wearing my Crocs.
Matalan slides for me.
Matalan slides. Yes, we'll talk about the setup first because there's a few things I need to say about last week. Big ups to Soul Cube. This box is empty, but we will fill it soon. This print behind, I said last week, I completely butchered the artist's name.
You did?
It's not Maya Flora Art. Her name is Mary Flora Hart. That's her Instagram handle. It's a really cool print actually. So I'm glad I got it right this time. We've got some little Supreme bits on there. Is that
a Supreme towel? I bought it and then regretted it, but then we've got a use case for it now, so it's all good.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not trying to return it.
No, well, it's probably too late, isn't it now?
Yeah, probably too late.
Full. Down here, we've got the Dank candles also, which I think we'll show off in another episode.
Yeah,
I'm keen to do a proper review of what's going on.
They smell good though.
They smell really good. Really so good. Everyone out the Dank candles on Instagram. Right. Now that's the pageantry out of the way.
Yeah, should we do last week?
Last week, mate.
Last week. What happened last week? I think the biggest thing that happened last week was, of course, the Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined.
Oh, yeah. Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
So, we didn't actually, other than the court purples, we didn't actually show a lot of shoes off.
No.
In episode 1. But we have some current shoes to show off.
Some relevant shoes.
Do you want me to? We literally haven't opened the box yet.
No, we've only just seen the box now. I don't know if that's just from shipping or if it's a slight reimagined touch to it.
Okay, none of this is reimagined touch.
No, but I don't know that bit there.
The box is dusty. They got delivered to. Oh, it's fingerprinted not very well as well.
Right.
The box is dusty, and it's a bit beat as expected from Nike.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you mentioned, I don't know if you mentioned it last week or just in private, but You were like, oh, it's just got a basic box.
Oh, it's no good. I think
I kind of like it.
I don't. I think the whole...
So it's matte black. As you can see there, the Nike tick and logo or swoosh and logo is kind of glossy. We like that. But really, it matters what's inside.
Yeah,
so just remind me what these are called, what they are, and
the Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined, Michael Jordan's favourite colour of the shoe, the silhouette as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his favourite silhouette, but it's his favourite Jordan 1.
Class.
But
so
that's like,
Reimagined we've seen in the past, Lost and Founds.
Yeah.
Jordan 3s. And I think that's it.
That's it.
So this is the third. There's obviously like some 4s on the way and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we literally haven't opened these yet,
No.
so we'll crack on.
There's a lot of paper.
There's a lot of paper. We'll get rid of that for now. So, first few Jordan ones, we've seen custom paper. This is just standard paper, as nice as it is folded.
I'm so disappointed.
Okay, 2 secs. Let me do this.
Let
me do this nicely. We literally haven't opened these yet, so... Oh, they're wrapped quite well. Oh. Might have to be a lift-up job. Oh yeah, they're wrapped individually, which is new from Nike as well.
Right, dash that to the side.
We'll do one at a time. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I'll let you show that one off while I unwrap this one. I think it's behind your laptop, mate, to be honest.
Is that showing up on the camera?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Good. These are quite nice, you know.
Right. I think...
Just say your thoughts.
On the sneakers description, I think it said that they were premium. They're premium materials, and they're not wrong. Nice materials, but...
They wrapped them well.
I just think it's not a reimagined shoe. I don't know how it's a reimagined shoe. I thought the whole point was, they're supposed to be sort of lost and found, so to speak. They've been in a dusty shop, and
some blue laces, some black laces too. Yeah,
you just think they've been in a shop. They got all dusty, and they come out a bit beaten up, and but it's not what I thought the Reimagined series would be.
No. Well, that's what we come to expect from these Reimagines, right? So, the Lost and Founds was so exciting, and we spoke about this last week as well. How excited we were to even just know about the Lost and Found and be able to get our hands on them.
Yeah.
Second ones, the threes.
The threes,
like great as well.
They had the box. The box was a bit beaten up. I can't remember what the paper was like.
I think it was normal. I think we've got an unboxing video on our Instagram. So if we'll try to link it. If not,
we'll double check that.
These are really nice. These are a really nice shoe, right? Forget about the Reimagined stuff for just a second. It does feel premium. It's suede, isn't it? The suede feels really nice.
Yeah. They didn't lie when they said it would be premium.
The silhouette itself stays true to form. It's not like altered in any way. If we're judging them on the Reimagined, out of the three, they rank third.
Yeah, well,
they
one
didn't.
Of the most iconic Jordan 1s of all time, and it's supposed to be reimagined, and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's sitting everywhere as well.
It's not a special edition, is it?
No.
It's just a nice Jordan 1.
Yeah.
But I suppose with it not being like a crazy colorway or anything like that, it does look like it just could be on the shop shelf. So maybe they've just put the Reimagined name on it just to make it special.
I feel like I want to say it's a waste of a Reimagined Jordan 1, but I mean it's easy for everyone to get.
Yeah,
they're still sitting. It's a nice Jordan 1. If you want it, then you'll be able to get your size.
We should commit them to the Soul Cube box so everyone can look at them. You go first. I'll get it. Obviously, storage brought to you by Soul Cube, as per usual. I'll put these in here, just let everyone know about the discount code.
Yeah, check out for 10% off.
Where?
At soulcube.co.uk. That's your job, bro.
Yeah, I'm good at the reads.
That's your job.
So we'll commit them to the Soul Cube box for this week. We're gonna try to do Sneaker of the Week. Brought to you by Soul Cube. We'll figure that out as it comes, but as always, Soul Cube always support us. They love what we do. We love what they do. It's really great. So discount code is firmed at soulcube.co.uk, or use the link in our Instagram bio, and it takes you directly to the discount page.
That's it.
Lovely. So we'll keep them in there. You know what? I like them.
Right.
I like them.
Yeah, I think they're a nice Jordan 1.
Yeah.
I just think they're not quite reimagined.
No. Cool.
You know.
I like it overall. I like it.
Yeah. Easy cop as well. They're everywhere.
They're still sitting if you need
sitting.
some. Other things that happened this week. One...
Last week.
Last week.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last week.
Is it last week?
One news story that was sent to me by my girlfriend was about Nike making baby shoes, orthopedic baby shoes.
So
now, when your girlfriend sends you articles about baby shoes, you try not to get the wrong impression.
Yeah.
But she's been really supportive of the podcast, so thank you.
Cheers,
we've got to blur a name out. So, orthopedic baby shoes made by Nike. They are called the Swoosh Ones. They are made from 80% recycled material.
Right.
Now, when I saw these, I was like, oh, cool, class. Absolutely love that. In the 4 or 5 days since I've been sent this article, and I've looked through, there's been multiple articles slating them.
I'm confused because when Nike do, say, they release a pair of Jordan 1s or whatnot, they'll have... Right, this might be a stupid question, but they have toddler.
Yeah.
These are not toddler, these are smaller than toddler, right?
No, so they are toddler shoes, right? They are the first pair of Nike shoes, I think, that were accepted by the orthopedic podiatry board, right? So they are a shoe made for children, like for babies who are learning to walk, not just a trainer. It's meant to be like a sock, right?
Right.
So the first thing that's put people off is they are £45 currently on Nike.com.
That's steep. Are they there?
They're on Nike.com right now. You can look at them. I believe they're called the Swoosh One, and they are cute. Don't get me wrong, they're absolutely cute. Like, I get it.
45.
They're £45. Some experts in the child, the development space, have said that it might hinder like children's ability to walk.
Right.
So obviously you've got the gait on your shoe, right, which is the way your shoe develops, the whatever. And some experts have been saying like this isn't good.
Oh.
This isn't good. But then again, it's commissioned by the orthopedic people, so it's a really weird space. It's a really weird conversation. But they are, just the bottom line, they are cute.
Yeah.
I can see the use case.
Okay.
It's the first shoe to be like certified, I guess, 100% fresh.
Was that by certified as a certified Nike shoe?
No,
Nike baby shoe, or is it?
It's certified by a medical commission board that this is a good shoe for babies.
But then other people have been like, no.
But then there's other experts saying the price tags put a lot of people off. People are saying they're unnecessary, things like that. But overall, they're cute. I like them.
That's interesting.
It's class.
Yeah.
And it's one of them. But the main thing
in all sizes as well.
yeah, in grown men's 11.
Yeah.
Are you looking now? Are they literally?
No, I'm not. No, I've not.
No, crazy. But the Swoosh Ones, if you want to go have a look, Nike.com. I don't know why I'm plugging Nike, but that's where we are.
They're not them, are they?
Yeah, they've got like a Velcro on them.
Oh.
Class. Other than that, it's a fairly quiet week. Like, not a lot's really gone on.
Your baby's first steps are a pretty big flex. That's what Nike say.
No way.
That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Your baby's first steps are a pretty big flex.
And they're sold out, actually, in a size 5.5.
Oh,
4.5. So, unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky 4.5 kids.
Yeah, innit?
You don't get to drip in nursery.
No. Right.
So, I think what would be a good thing to do now before we go on to next week is answer some questions.
Yeah.
Because people liked episode 1, which, you know what? Absolutely love that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we've got a question to be fair.
Yeah, we've got 2. We will go through the first question. We just grab my laptop from there. I'll grab it off there. So, just to let everyone know, while I do find these questions, the audio version of the Firm Fridays is on Spotify.
Yeah.
You can listen to it at your leisure. And towards the bottom of like the Spotify player, you can submit a question as well, which we'll aim to answer as many as we can in the next week, because it gives us stuff to talk about.
It's exciting as well because I don't know what the questions are.
No, I've done my best to hide them from you. We've got two.
It's quite cool.
One this wants to load, I will ask you then. The first question we got is submitted by Ethan, so thank you very much for submitting that question, mate. It reads, 2 seconds. What do you think about Supreme being in decline? Do you think there's any value on the resale market, or that they're going to make a resurgence at all? Now, I'm sat here in a Supreme box logo, which came out autumn winter 2022.
The last one.
And
right.
we spoke a little bit about Supreme last week on how we get into sneakers and things like this. But I'll ask you the question first. What do you think about Supreme at the minute? Are they in a decline? Do you think there's more value in resale? What's going on?
I'm the Supreme expert, but they are not in a decline. I believe they are having a resurgence right now.
You think?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
Well, comparing it to the last 2-3 years or whatever it's been, then 100%. Even, I know it's not Supreme, but Palace as well. They seem to be coming back. They had a really cool drop last week. I can't remember what the t-shirt was called, but it had like the Holy Grail Palace t-shirt. Hang on 2 secs. Holy Grail Palace. I probably butchered that name. Holy Grail jersey, yeah. Supreme is not in a decline. They've had a lot of good collaborations. The Nike SB collaboration this year.
The Ram. I can't remember the name of it. D's.
Yeah, people know the ones.
Those ones. They're hot, man.
Yeah,
the lows are great.
Yeah.
I'd wear the highs as well.
Yeah, it's not one of them like, I don't know. Maybe was it 2016? It's not one of them where everything sells out and everything's got resale value. You've still got to pick and choose what is going to be popular or what you think is going to be popular, but 100% a resurgence of Supreme. So
when you say resurgence of Supreme, so the question was as well, like, is there going to be more market for the resale rather than the new stuff? So, like, everyone used to love the t-shirts, right? The t-shirts were like 45 to 60 quid when you could buy them. Not a lot of market in them now. Like, you see them sitting in a lot of resale shops. You see them sitting
even in like when we went to Supreme in Milan. That was there was
a
lot of good bits there. I'll tell you what, the t-shirt quality's gone up. Anyway, back to the question. It's not like as it was in 2016 where everything's selling out and everything's going to be super hard to get your hands on. But there's some good collaborations. I think there's some good collaborations still coming in the pipeline. But yeah, 100%. I think Supreme's not back, but it's coming back.
So the answer to the question, and I think the same, right? Because I think it has had a lull. Yeah, it definitely has. Like, 100%. But the whole business model was to oversaturate. Was to have low supply and incredibly high demand. They made the model for low supply, high demand, right? In terms of this space. But now, and they did get bought out as well. They got bought by a group. And it felt oversaturated. It felt like I could get Supreme, which for me was great because I never got to get them when I wanted them. So when I was older and had money, I don't have money. When I was able to buy things, I straight away was able to get them, which was great. I really liked that. Resale wise, like, I don't see, other than the super hyped bits, I don't see t-shirts selling massively. Accessories,
not the general release t-shirts. I don't think.
No, not the general. Like stuff like the Nike SB stuff.
It's many collaborations. I think right now that's what can definitely carry Supreme.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the Supreme touch on it as well, but the stuff that's super high in demand is often a collaboration at the minute. But
class.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I do agree. I think there's resale value, not yet. And maybe they'll have a resurgence. We'll see. I look forward to it.
I'm here for it.
I do think they have been overtaken though, for now. Like brands like Cortez, things like that. They've taken the kind of the crown for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I say for now. I'm not saying that they're going to fall off. I just mean right now, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Cool. Question 1 answered. Thank you, Ethan, for submitting that. That's really
good
great.
Good question.
Yeah, really good. Question 2 was from Josh.
Mm-hmm. Big up Josh.
Big up Josh, friend of the pod. Brother of the pod, actually. That's really cool. Everyone loves this podcast, man. So, Josh's question was, because basically we were talking about collaborations quite a lot last week and how Adidas is relying on collaborations to stay alive. And a lot of people absolutely hated us for saying that. So
did they?
A little bit. It wasn't like the best received opinion. Well, not one of the hottest takes we've had, but
fair enough.
So Josh's question is: if you could have any collaboration between any shoe and any brand at all, what would you pick?
So I'm picking a brand and a shoe.
You pick a shoe and pick a brand and make a collaboration, right? So I've had time to think about this.
Oh man.
I sprung this on you, yeah.
Do you want to go first?
So I just thought about how ridiculous I could make it, right?
Right.
Like I just wanted to make it absolutely ridiculous because some are, right? So the first thing I thought of randomly was like just a really obscure brand. So you remember the LeBron Fruity Pebbles?
Right.
So I was like, okay, we're on this line. And fruit, like, I don't know why fruit was stuck in my head, but do you remember Fruit Winders?
I do remember Fruit Winders.
Fruit Winders, right? I wanted to do something with Fruit Winders, maybe laces, something like that. Maybe you know how like the newest Nike SB Albinos you can kind of tear off and the stuff underneath. Maybe some like SB Dunks Fruit Winder collaboration where you could tear the paper off and it was fruity goodness underneath. I thought that was pretty cool, but I'm really down for like just completely obscure stuff. Yeah, do you remember the Yu-Gi-Oh! Addy 2000s?
Oh man, love Yu-Gi-Oh! Man.
Yeah,
they were sick.
You've got a lot more to say about these than I do because you understand it a bit more.
Oh, I don't know. I just think they nailed it. I think.
So they did the black ones. The white ones first, which was Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician.
Dark Magician, that's it.
And then they did the second black ones, which was Yugi's World.
Yeah, that was Yugi's World, and it came with an exclusive Dark Magician card that was worth more than the shoe.
Yeah, people were literally throwing the shoes away, weren't they?
Yeah, people were selling the card. But yeah, they nailed that collaboration.
Absolutely.
I prefer the first ones, to be fair. You know, the white pairs. Mm-hmm. The details on the box, amazing. And then you open the box and then there was a little sleeve and there was Yugi or Kaiba, whichever shoe you had. Oh, amazing.
Amazing. You love that,
yeah, I really
fucking love that.
Really love them shoes, yeah. Quality.
But the real question is, if you could have a random collaboration between any brand. I mean, I went for food just because I think it's hilarious.
Oh man, you put me on the spot there.
Okay, we can come back to it.
Right,
We can have a think.
I think it would have to be Nike.
Nike.
I don't want to do a Nike Yu-Gi-Oh, but now that's in my head, that's a cool idea. Nike. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe you come back to me.
We'll come back to it.
Come back to me on that one.
We'll come back to it.
Come back to me. I'll have a think.
There's been a lot of funky creations with food stuff, I think. Like all those. I've got a box of Coors Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
Which are actually sat over there, but I'm not going to move out of the way to get them. I've actually got about 6 boxes of them because I was like, oh, these are going to be so good.
Yeah.
And then like
they taste horrible.
I think. Well, they're probably out of date now.
I felt sick after them.
February 2023, it says on there. So they're out of date. If anyone wants an out-of-date box of Coors Reese's Puffs, just let us know because I will send you some because I've got too many.
Right.
But there we go. We'll round that up for questions. We did have a few more, but I want to get through a few other bits. So we'll transfer questions over to next week, things like that. But thank you to everyone who asked because genuinely... It made the world.
Keeps us on our toes as well. I've got to think about it.
Keeps us on our toes. Maybe we'll let you read the questions next week.
Yeah, go on then.
And then you can prepare. But thanks to Ethan. Thanks to Josh.
Cheers,
thanks to Kate for
the baby shoes.
For the baby shoes and submitting all the content that we can use.
Yeah.
Basically doing our market research for us is the best part. What we got next?
Right. Should we talk about what's coming up?
I mean, we could save that to the end. We'd save that to the end last week.
Okay.
There's a few news stories that have been popping up this week. You said something about some robberies?
Yeah, so in Chicago, there have been 6 sneaker store robberies. Well, or attempted.
Okay. Are these resale stores?
Yeah, these are resale stores. So the one that caught my attention first was Flea Club Chicago.
Say that again.
Flea Club Chicago.
Cool.
They
for the clip.
For the clip. So they had $100,000 worth of products stolen. That's quite a lot.
Oh man.
So the people, I think there was 6 people, and they were in a car, and then they drove through the front window.
No way.
And they took all this stuff. I think this has happened to them multiple times as well in different locations. Discord. Yeah, so that's terrible. And then round 2 Chicago as well. Round
That's
2.
Another store.
That was an attempted robbery as well. Yeah, so as I said, 4 other stores. And why is this happening? What is
So on the production notes when we were writing this, and you said, why is this happening? It's happening because people want to sell the shoes, right? Because there's $100,000 worth of stuff they can steal.
It's easier than robbing a bank.
Right. So exactly. So shoe boxes, how many hype shoes does it take? This is half shoe box because it's over there. How many's 100,000 in good pairs, right?
Well, that's it.
Because it could maybe be 6 people. How many shoe boxes do you think you can carry? I reckon
6.
I can carry 6 to 8 shoe boxes, like just stood on top of each other.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm like ski masked up, just because I feel rock solid. But right, yeah, but these are all happening in like the same area.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mean, the resale store stuff is kind of a lot bigger. Not bigger, but there's a nicer culture for it in America because
it's always been big though,
yeah, man.
It's crazy. I don't know why this is going on.
But it seems really targeted.
It's just easier than robbing a bank. I mean, there's a lot of value in streetwear, and it's just going up as well. So I just think there's probably less security.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, I mean, other than a few hyped pairs, right? Because if you can't steal a pair of incredibly hyped pairs, and another dog. You can't steal an incredibly hyped pair of shoes and then just sell them on Facebook Marketplace, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've kind of got them. They're a bit too hot to handle to begin with. If you just rock up with loads of pairs and you never had anything before, so they'd have to kind of lay. Why am I planning the crime? They'd have to lay low for a bit.
Yeah, well, you got it all up there, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm taking notes. Gonna bust through the window of Kick Game.
Oh my god, it's shut down.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No,
for the purpose of this podcast, I'm not gonna do that. But no, it's crazy. It's mad when we hear big stories like that because within the community, I heard it quite a few times. There's a lot of people talking about it and stuff.
It's a shame, especially obviously you get your big not chains, but you get your Flight Club and Stadium Goods and stuff like that. They're all pretty big, but when it happens to a really small independent store, that could wipe them out completely. And that's
100%.
And I always find it cool going to the small resale stores as well.
It's nice.
There's some cool pairs in there, cool people. So
it's nice when you walk around, you go somewhere new and you kind of just see a resale store and you're like, oh man.
You gotta go in.
You can be somewhere new, and then I can relate to this. Awesome.
Yeah.
I did the same with went to Liverpool. Me and my girlfriend went to Liverpool a few months ago now, and we just stumbled across. I knew Kirsch Kicks was there, knew what Kirsch Kicks was, but never knew where it was or anything. And we just stumbled across it, and I went in, and I was like, "This is lovely." Shout out to the guys at Kirsch Kicks. I don't know if anyone will listen to this, but genuinely one of the nicest teams that I met, and it was a lovely shop.
Yeah, some cool people there.
But yeah, man, you're right, and imagine at one point, I thought that's why I wanted to maybe have a resale store and things like that.
It would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. But imagine having your whole business robbed, man. And they have £100,000 worth of stock. That's a lot. So they're probably a lot more established, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, so
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it's 100%. I think it's happened. Well, I said 100%. I think it's happened to Flea Club multiple times in different locations. Other stores are Endless Supply, Boneyard, Unique, Chicago, Urban Jungle, and of course Round 2. Big shame, but I don't know. There's no but really. It's just not good.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to see them stores disappear, you know.
Of course.
No.
What just on a slight segue, what have you been wearing this week? What shoes have you been wearing?
Work boots.
Work boots.
I mean, right now it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Air Max 95s and Air Force Ones.
Cool. But I saw we had a comment on one of our Instagram posts about Ultra Boosts, because we were chatting about Ultra Boosts last week and how cool and how you got some and how they're really comfy. We didn't know a lot about them. And Jordan, one of our mates, said they were some of the best gym shoes kind of ever. What were the other ones he said? It was
TNs. No, we were about most comfortable.
Most comfortable gym shoe, yeah.
Yeah, so the most comfortable gym shoe was Ultra Boost and TNs.
Was that what it was?
That was for him, yeah.
Yeah, man. So just bringing the Ultra Boost back, because I'm learning more about Ultra Boosts over the past, and I will continue to learn more about Ultra Boosts over the next few weeks. But big up to Jordan for letting us know. I think it's definitely something I want to discuss with a few people, because I don't work out at all.
No, let's talk about it. So I've got a pair of Ultra Boosts.
Yeah.
They are probably really good for the gym, but I just don't wear them. Too precious to me. I really like that pair. I go to the gym in Air Forces.
You do?
Beaten Air Forces. They are
really
battered. Yeah, they're falling apart, but we still rock with them.
Yeah, nice.
Vans are supposed to be really good as well.
Yeah, I've seen people wear old school Vans when I've walked past the gym.
Yeah, a lot of people wear them.
But that'd be key to something I kind of want to ask out. What's everyone wearing to the gym? What's everyone training in? Because when I've been to the gym, I see like everything. You know what I mean? I've seen people work out in like Jordan 1s and stuff.
I saw someone working out in Travis Scott Black Phantoms in Pure Gym.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sickner.
What the hell was he doing?
Flex.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
That's expensive.
That's kind of nuts. Big up to that guy, man. Big up to that guy. So, like, get yourself in Pure.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna drive a car through Pure with but yeah, we will. I'll maybe put up a poll or something like that. Like, tell us what you're wearing to the gym, what you're training, because that's
a good topic. A lot of people wear all sorts, man.
Yeah.
Bare feet.
Class. But big up to Jordan for suggesting that. Absolutely class. Right, what else have we got on the agenda?
Right, what is going on?
It's been crazy, man. Like we felt a little bit less prepared last week, so we kind of just winging it, and I'm feeling winging it more. I don't really like having a script. I'm more off the cuff guy.
You don't want it to be too scripted, do you?
Should we talk next week? Shall we talk next week?
As in?
I don't mean let's go away and talk next week. I mean, shall we talk about next week?
Right, that's more.
Are you alright?
Bro, you said should we talk next week like we're going to end the podcast, man?
Oh, should we talk?
No, we can talk next week. The one that sticks out, anyway. The one that sticks out is the Nike SB Dunk Low tight boot. That is.
So when I say let's talk this week, let's talk about what's coming out next week. What's happening in the next upcoming week. We did this last week and then we ended up with these.
Yeah.
So hopefully the stuff we talk about are going to end up in this box. Brought to you by Soul
Hopefully. Depends what it is.
So, what were they?
The Nike SB Dunk Low tight booth collaboration.
Cool. Tight booth. I have no idea who tight booth are, but I saw it pop up.
No, they're a Japanese skate store.
Class.
Skate brand, I think.
These are really nice as well. I really fuck with them.
Yeah, there's been a lot of competition for the top spot with the SBs because there's been some absolute bangers, aren't there?
Yeah, like in the past just few months overall, we've had Born and Raised.
Yeah, the Crenshaws were amazing.
The Crenshaws were great. So good. We have obviously these. What are they called?
The tight booth.
The tight booths. I really like the Albinos as well.
Albinos are nice.
Albinos are great, man. Just the SB games kind of popping off.
Yeah, there's been so many. We've probably missed a few out as well.
We've definitely missed a few. Tell us if we have, because Jesus Christ.
We absolutely have.
But yeah, no, they're really nice. Are they Japanese?
Oh, the Fly Streetwears.
The Fly Streetwears,
they were so nice
great.
as well. Oh my god.
We're going off on an SB Dunk tangent now, aren't we?
I know. Well, you've got to do those sometimes.
Yeah.
There's been some amazing shoes. Anyway.
Are these Japan exclusive? What's going on with them?
Absolutely not. No. They're going to be releasing, I think the schedule's on the 14th of November on Sneakers.
Cool.
Raffles are going live with all the skate stores and stuff like that. They're going live this week, so there's probably still going live whilst the podcast has come out.
Yeah.
They'll be releasing all this week, next weekend. Oh man, I'm butchering this, bro.
That's all right.
So, they're releasing through skate shops this week, sneakers next week, and then you'll probably see some raffles after the sneakers raffle as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice shoe.
Love
nice.
that. Support your local skate stores as well, because like our closest one is Welcome in Leeds. I love it there.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it always smells nice in there.
They always burn like incense.
Yeah,
they always got like incense hanging around.
Yeah.
But yeah, support your local skate stores. If they are there, get them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some really nice details on there. I love the paneling. It's a black and white dunk that is just something about it. It's really nice. The nice orange touch on it. That's really nice. The tight bit. I love the paneling is amazing.
Yeah, it's great, and it reminds me of like it's like gripping grate, like metal grates, isn't it?
Like we see at the skate park, isn't it?
Yeah, and like old school ramps. Yeah, like the ones we grew up near. They're kind of like that, aren't they?
Yeah, really nice.
Cool, man. Moving on from SB Dunks before I go down a rabbit hole and start pulling out some more pairs. What else we got?
I don't know what else is next week.
It's a bit of a quiet week, isn't it? The end of this week and the coming months up to the end of this year are going to be class.
There's
like
going to be a lot of big releases.
Some Jordan 4s, which to be honest we'll talk about. Next week because we'll have more to say and we'll be able to say where to get them. Some Armaniers.
Yeah, some 5s.
Some happening.
Two pairs.
And we can also potentially expect these cut the check Travises, or at least to know a bit more about them.
That's in December, I believe.
So we should start hearing a bit more about them in the next...
Back to SBs.
Christ.
There's one more pair of SBs releasing this month, and that's the April Skateboards Nike SB.
You're a big fan of these, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot of people saying that it's going to be the best SB of the year, even the sneaker of the year. They are nice. A lot of these SBs that have come out they're all blue.
There's a lot of blue, so Crenshaw's, Born and Raised, Fly Streetwears, these April ones.
But the April Skateboards ones, they're going to be ridiculous to get your hands on.
A lot of people have been saying Sneaker of the Year for all these SB Dunks, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot. And listen, we'll do our own awards show at the end of the year for what Sneaker of the Year actually is.
We for doing this.
Not what his opinion is, what actually is, what's valid and what's my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, there's a lot of blue at the minute. It's nice.
Yeah. SB's amazing.
Class.
Amazing.
Well,
what else? Is there anything else?
I don't think there's a lot else going on this week. We'll probably be wrong. We'll probably be something we missed out, but this will come out on Friday. And then we'll maybe issue an apology the following Saturday that we missed something. But I'm happy to...
should we call it there?
Should we call it? We'll wrap up.
Let's wrap up.
I'm really genuinely, like I just want to say, and I said at the start of the episode, I'll say it again, like I'm really appreciating the support we've had on this little project we're doing. It kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We just decided to kind of do a complete flip of what we were doing. We were literally reselling for a year.
Yeah.
Firmed was a resale shop, and that's what we were doing, an online store, you know. So we're going in a completely different direction now. We're not really reselling at all. We just want to talk about stuff, and we just want to...
Because we enjoy sneakers and stuff like that. We enjoy the culture. It's always good to talk about it, and you know, when you enjoy it, why not?
We just want... I've said this a few times. It sounds really cheesy. I just want to be part of conversations as well. Like, I want to invite people to talk to us about stuff. I want to, you know, get cracking. I do really want to know what shoes you're wearing at the gym, not in a weird way. And what they smell like. No, I do really want to know that. We'll address that on the next week's episode.
We didn't even smell them.
I did.
Oh, were they good?
Yeah, they're good.
Right.
I'll let you smell afterwards.
Cool.
I'm not doing that. But yeah, genuinely, thank you for everyone who got involved, submitted a question. For those who we didn't answer, we'll get to them next week. We did get quite a few. We weren't over encumbered, but like genuinely, thank you so much. We'll continue to post the clips. We will. The video version of the podcast goes up on YouTube on a Friday.
Yeah.
It did go up slightly late this week because I'm still figuring stuff out.
You're grafting now. Silly o'clock.
Yeah, silly o'clock in the morning,
Silly
like freaking out about why it's not going up. But yeah, Spotify and YouTube will all be up on a Friday. It's firmed Fridays, and I'll endeavour to get that done. You can leave comments on the YouTube, ask us any questions you want. You can ask a question on Spotify, and you can even just DM us.
Yeah, DM us.
At Firmed UK.
Yeah, that's on TikTok and Instagram.
TikTok, Instagram, and
Firmed
YouTube
UK.
is at Firmed
and
UK
YouTube,
as well.
of course, yeah.
same as before. Big up to Soulcube. You can use the code FIRMED at soulcube.co.uk for a discount. We genuinely think they're one of the best things.
Good quality. Really good quality.
But other than that, I think we'll sign off.
Yeah, we'll sign off.
Episode 2.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
See you later, guys.
See
Bye.
you later.